Morning class. Today we are going to study verb. What do you mean by verb? Verb is a very important word in the sentence. Earlier I have told you verb is like the driver of a bus. Bus is there and all passengers are sitting, but the driver is absent. So bus cannot go. Bus won't run. Passengers are there, of course 100 passengers are there, but there is of no use because the main person is driver is important. Even if there are no passengers, no problem, but if driver is there, surely the bus will reach its destination. So therefore in a sentence verb is very important. You can call it is the soul of the sentence. So in English also we are going to study a verb. How verb means it is an action word. It says what a person or thing is doing. What I am doing now, I am teaching you. What you are doing, you are listening to me. So this process, verb is very important. You know, anything, whatever we want to say or whatever we want to state, verb is necessary. So therefore, today we are going to study in English verb. So verbs are classified into two divisions. One is main verb. ಮೂಲ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ ಅಂತ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ main verb. Then second one is auxiliary, ಸಹಾಯಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳು. It is called ಸಹಾಯಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳು. ಇವು ಮೂಲ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳು main verb. ಮೇನ್ ವರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪದಗಳು ಯಾವುವು? ಗೋ, ಕಮ್, ಡೂ, learn, all these are called main verbs. Why main verbs? Because they are having their own meaning. They do not they stand on their own. ಅವು ತಮ್ಮಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವೇ ನಿಲ್ತವೆ. ಬಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಓದ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. They don't take the support of any word. So therefore these main verbs or base verbs or principal verbs stand on their own. So therefore you can say main verb. And here main verbs are classified into two divisions. One is transitive verb and second one is intransitive verb. Transitive verb means ಸಕರ್ಮಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು intransitive means ಅಕರ್ಮಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ. ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮಪದ ಇದೆಯೋ that is called transitive. Intransitive means what? ಯಾವ ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕರ್ಮಕ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯು ಅಕರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನೋಡಿ, transitive verb, I kick a ball. So my action happens on the ball. Example, you say, I sleep in bed. This is sleep is intransitive verb and kick is transitive verb because action passes on the object. So here it is not an object, it is a complement. So you can say I sleep in bed. Therefore, intransitive verb can be learned or transitive verb can be. How can you identify this is a transitive verb and intransitive verb? Then you can just put the question what. What do I kick? Answer is a ball. I drink water. What do I drink? Answer is what? Water. So suppose in this case, what do I sleep? Suppose you say this. Answer is not in bed. It is wrong. It is not the object. Therefore, remember, ಸಕರ್ಮಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದವೆಂದರೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯು ಆ ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕರ್ಮಪದದ ಮೇಲೆ ತನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕರ್ಮಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ತನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮೇನ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್ are classified into two divisions. One is a transitive verb and other one is intransitive verb. Let us come to this very important concept, auxiliary. That is called auxiliaries or ಸಹಾಯಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳು. In this auxiliary we have two divisions. One is primary verb and other one is modals. Modals is a model ಬೇರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ MODEL model ಮಾದರಿ. ಇದು MODAL. Model means in Latin you call it is modus. Modus means manner. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ Okay, so these words are very very important. Primary verb and auxiliary verbs are, models are very important. Let us see, friends, primary verbs: be forms, do forms, and have forms. Be forms are what? Am, is, are, was, were. Am, is, are indicating present tense. ಇವು ಏನನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ? ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಇವುಗಳ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಏನಿದೆ? ದೇ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತವೆ. ದೇ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ವಾಟ್? ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕನ ಇರುತ್ತೇನೆ, ಇರುವಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ. ದೆನ್ ಈಸ್, ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸಿಂಗರ್, ಅವನೇನಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನು ಹಾಡುಗಾರನು ಇರುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ದೆನ್ ಆರ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್? ಮಂಕೀಸ್, ಅವು ಮಂಗಗಳಿವೆ, ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ಮನ್, ನಾನೊಬ್ಬ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ. ದೇ ವರ್ ಡಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್, ಅವರು ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇದು ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬೀನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಮ್, ಈಸ್, ಆರ್, ವಾಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಾಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ವರ್ಗಳು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ? ದೇ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ was and were also indicate what state, but in the past tense. So primary verb shows, these are the am, is, are showing what? Present tense. They also state what? State. Then was, were also saying what? Past tense, and they are also saying the state in the past condition. Then comes do forms. You remember do andre maadu anta ide. Do is used as a primary verb as well as a main verb. ಇದು ಮೇನ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ವರ್ಬ್. ಡೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಡೂ ಡಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇವು ಏನನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ? ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಡಿಡ್ ಏನನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತದೆ? ಇಟ್ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ past tense. ಇದು ಭೂತಕಾಲವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಯು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ is also primary verb. Have and has indicated present tense. Okay, and had indicate what? Indicates what? Past tense. What an idea. You see once again. Be forms. What are be forms? Am, is, are, was, were. Am, is, are indicate present tense. Was, were, past tense, that is bhutakala. Then do and does indicate present tense. Did indicates past tense. Have, has indicate present tense. Had indicates past tense. So ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ am, is, are ಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ, was, were ಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ, they only show, they are only showing state. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಅದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಆವತ್ತಿನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. Now let us come to models. Models means manners. They are very important. Shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, used to, dare, need. These are 13 models are there. 13 models and 11 auxiliary primary verbs. So like this there are 24 what verbs that is called primary verbs, you can say, or auxiliaries you can say. So shall antantandre enu, should antantandre enu, there is a chapter called models. We are going to discuss all these things in detail. But one thing you remember, auxiliary verb is divided into two divisions. One is primary and second one is models. Okay, shall becomes should. You remember shall is present in the sense what? When it is in the past tense it becomes should. When it is past becomes will, becomes would. Can is in the present tense, it becomes past could, and may is in the present tense and it is might. So must, ought to, used to, and these your models are having different meanings according to the different situation. 1, 2, 3, 4 rules are there. How may is used, what may does, says. Can is used when do you use can, and can is having so many other ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್. ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳೇನಿವೆ, ಅವುಗಳ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಏನಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಈ ಮುಂದಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನಫ್ ಟುಡೇ. ನಾವು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ವರ್ಡ್. Verbs are divided into two divisions. One is main verb and second one is auxiliary. Auxiliary is again divided into two divisions. One is primary and other one is modals. The word modal has come from the Latin word modus. Modus means manner. How the manner, how every word, that is must is there, ought to is there, used to is there, dare is there, how they are used, and they are giving different expressions according to the sense. ಯಾವ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಳಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.